We rolling, baby.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
And on the river.
What key are we in? F sharp.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to How We Do Love, bitch. If you watched the past two videos, you would probably our last video. Our last video, you would see that we had no idea what this name was gonna be, but we finally figured it out. And how did we come up with it again? We were just saying.
It just came out of your love. Your love. It just came out of your mouth.
Yeah.
But we're gonna tell you exactly what we do.
You know, we're gonna show you exactly what we do more so. You know what I mean? So our last episode was really random. If you guys watched it, we were asking each other questions that we found on Google or something, and it ended up being a really good episode. Yeah. This episode, we want to show you who the future Brinsons are, pretty much, and kind of give you guys just a background story on where we came from, who I was before Queens and Letos, and before Queen this and Queen that, and who Tali is, who Tali was, and who Tali is now. This is our first YouTube channel together, and this is like my first time with anybody making a YouTube channel, so it was really important for us, or really important for me, to find the perfect name, something that'll emulate it and something that'll represent it to its core, just like the way Queens and Letos does.
The collab is real.
Yeah, the collab is so real. So we have decided on How We Do Love, and I hope y'all like it. I mean, it means exactly what it says. It's like how we do love, and the way that you do love. There's no, I don't think there's no right or wrong way, bitch. It's just.
It's really not. It's
the
just
way
what
that you
agree.
do love, and hope you feel good about it, bitch.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do for you guys today.
I have a new alias now.
All right, y'all. So who is Alia and Tali? Who is Alia and Tali, bitch? You want to start?
Nah, you.
Who is Tali?
Go ahead.
Who is Tali? Hey, I'm hosting this, bitch. Who's Tali?
Are you hosting? I thought.
Yeah, I'm hosting.
Are you hosting?
I'm hosting because I'm the first person. I was the first person to talk. I'm the one that's kind of leading us. I'm leading the episode, correct?
Our show.
You're the one. You were on your phone just a minute ago.
Tell me how that worked.
Baby, I'm hosting this episode. You hosted the last. I hosted the last one. You're not taking the lead, bitch. It's just like dancing. We're not finna wait for you. Queens, do not
Should I
wait.
Just start talking over you.
Do
like
not
we're
wait.
Supposed to do. So all right. Welcome to our YouTube
Queens, do
channel.
not wait. If they're
hosted
not,
by Tali L.
That's exactly.
Brinson.
You know what? Let me not even get into it. Go ahead, Tali.
Let's get to the point. I was born in Springfield, Massachusetts. I grew up with a big family. I'm a very family-oriented person. I moved down to Atlanta, Georgia, probably at the age of like 5 or 6. My mom had divorced my father, and she got a job at, I think at the time, Hartsfield International Airport. Everybody in Atlanta used to work at the airport. Hey, it was the haven. So, you know, our family moved down. I'm the middle of 5. So getting attention was an art. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love how you're the middle child, because I feel like you have not that Taylor and Minka don't have the wisdom, but just like, you know, Tootsie and Monica were able to live life, kind of like figure out what it is, give you some of it, you learn it, and then you were able to be the teacher for Minka and Taylor, and you were able to like adapt to what the not the real world, but the new world that they were born into, kind of.
Yeah,
you know?
no, exactly. 2 older sisters, man. Like a lot of my creativity and a lot of my, I don't know, drive for attention actually is from them. I thought Monica and Tootsie was so cool. Monica's my older sister. Talia is 2 years older than me. She's a Broadway actress. But I just thought they were so cool. Like my older sister, like she was so swaggy. I thought she was like
she
swaggy.
Was like Monica.
T-Boz. She was like T-Boz.
Exactly. Monica is exactly T-Boz. Yeah, I know. I definitely see that. Monica, shout out to you.
Yeah, she used to dress really fly as hell. Then Tootsie was just like, Tootsie was a brainiac. like damn near straight A's. It's as far as I remember or whatever. So I had 2 older sisters like that, and they always, you know, they picked on me, but I asked for it. You know what I'm saying? I used to, I
you
was
were
annoying.
that little boy.
I was that little boy. I was a little annoying. And then Taylor, my younger brother, I'm 4.5 years older than him. I just felt like he was a punk, like little brother, like mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? He went to private school or whatever, which is funny. It's a funny dynamic. My little brother went to private school. Everybody else went to public school. And we all had different trajectories in life. And then my youngest sister, Minka, Shout
out to Sis.
She just pretty much, man, like she got a full mix of everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the siblings or whatever. We're very tight. You know, we don't talk every day, but we just want to be around each other when everybody's in town. Like I wish I was quarantined with them right now and you at the same time. Like I wish I could have my cake and eat it too, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? So that's family. Shoot, I play sports. I was a huge sport head. Like I thought that I would be playing football actually. What I thought I was gonna make it in, but baseball was my best sport. My Uncle Kenny, man, my Uncle Kenny was like my dad. When I moved down, like I said, I moved down to Atlanta, and you know I was away from my dad. My uncle moved down with my Aunt Kat, and shoot, man, he put me on that baseball field every day. So a lot of people know I play baseball. Like I'm a
you know what a lot of people
fiend.
Entertainment or baseball? If you were to choose.
Oh, if I were to choose, baseball.
Yeah, y'all.
But I would still be entertaining.
So
like,
would you say baseball is your passion?
Baseball is definitely my passion because it's something that I do for free. I don't get paid to play baseball. But I could play baseball every freaking day.
I think you would choose. I think you have chosen multiple times baseball over me, and not that I really I wouldn't do that, but there's been some times because he's a part of a few leagues right now, like around the area that we live in, and every time that he has a game during the week, it'll be because I finally have a break or something, and I'll ask him, honey, please stay home today. Please stay home tonight. And I'm not happy though. I thought you said that you wanted to make me happy. And then he would fucking turn it around and be like, but I can't make you happy if I'm not happy because I would only be happy if I go play the baseball. I'm like, bitch, he really like does whatever he can to get out on that field. So baseball, Tali, if you didn't know.
If you didn't know, now you know. Like I said, my Uncle Kenny put me on the field. And like I would be in the center field and he would just hit me balls for like hours, and it was really dope because he taught me a lot while we was out there. He was really strict on speaking clearly and having a good vocabulary.
And that's where
so
you got
that's
it from.
where I got my diction from and being able to speak very well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just all sports. He was actually teaching me like you can't speak slang. Well, you can't speak slang around me until you know how to speak good English.
That's amazing.
Or whatever. So that was cool. Got into music early on because my family, like my sister, she was the first one that put me in front of music. She taught me how to play Stevie Wonder. There's something about your love. She taught me that on piano, and then that got me interested in music. I brought my trombone home for the first time because my mom made me stop playing sports. You know,
why did she make you stop playing sports?
Well, my mom.
I know why she stopped making you play sports. But tell the people.
Well, not sports all around.
Football.
Mainly football. I'm kind of a maniac when I play. I just feel like I can do things
better than everybody else.
Better than everybody else, and that my body is invincible and all those good things. So my mom was just like, "Yo, like." I can't have you out here getting a concussion.
Right. You would fuck around and get injured.
I was a heavy hitter. I was the smallest person on the field, but I was a heavy hitter. You ain't want to see me in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Interesting story. First time that I went and played for, like, I was kind of scared when I first played football, right? I was really scared because I was smaller than everybody. I never got hit. And anybody who played football, you know, it's about getting that first hit. And then you like, ooh. Drill called Bull in the Ring, right? It was my first time. I went to Fairburn, Duncan Park, Fairburn Flames, baby. And my uncle was a coach. And the team was lit. The team was great. I was coming to be an addition to the team. And my uncle was like, you know what, let's see what we can do. It got to the end of practice. I hadn't really done nothing all practice. Like, I was just kind of doing drills and everything, like nervous. He's like, I want to see something. We about to do Bull in the Ring. If anybody know what Bull in the Ring is, boy, get your blood boiling. They stand around you in a circle, all the football players, all the team, the coaches, and they line 2 people up head to head. You laying on your back, and one person has the ball, got to get up and run past the other person. On defense, you got to get up and tackle the other person. They gave me the ball, told me to lay on my back. They put me up against this dude named X-Man. His name was Xavier. He was taller than everybody, bigger than everybody. I think this was a 120-pound team. So I was in middle school. I believe I was in middle school when I started playing. Man, when I tell you they laid me down, and I was just looking at the sky, seeing the birds fly over, I was like, I'm finna die. And then it got quiet, and it was like in slow motion because I was listening for the whistle. They blow the whistle. He blew that whistle.
I just got chills. Like, I'm so scared.
And I got up so fast, and when I turned around to run forward, I noticed that this nigga was still getting up. He was still on a knee. Oh boy, I ran his ass clean over. And when I tell you, when everybody exploded, because he was the heavy hitter, he was the one who
nobody was
laid
expecting
people out. And my stepdad was there, man. My stepdad was one of the coaches on the team. He grabbed me by, like, everybody, oh! You talking about a good feeling, boy? Oh, from then on, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, oh, that's how football is? That's what it is? Okay.
You gotta use your speed, bitch.
Yeah, so speed kills. That's my football story. So I just fell in love with football, and I was a real hard ass. Like, I just love hitting, love playing. But my mom was like, your growth spurt ain't kick in like everybody else's did. So, time to find another hobby. She put me in the band, and that was one of the best decisions, that I could have ever made. Because that trombone, I started playing trombone, took me a long way. You know, I got into music because my sister was into the arts, went to a performing arts school, Tri-Cities High School, in East Point, Georgia, visual and performing arts, baby. My sister was an actress. She thumbs down because our schools are both the Bulldogs.
Burbank Bulldogs represent.
Go Bulldogs! Woo! Go blue! Go white!
Shut up.
Shoot, TCHS, baby.
TCHS.
Zone 3, what's up?
Burbank High, bitch.
Don't try it. But yeah, man, like, so I got into music because of that, and my sister is an actress and a dancer, so I was exposed to that world then, but just wasn't into it. It wasn't my shtick. My thing was writing music, playing music, and just everything band. I became a band geek. From that point,
took you to FAMU. All right, we can skip all the FAMU shit. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about me. Wait till because FAMUans, boy, we don't play.
I know.
Yeah,
I know that, bitch.
Because you know how you be every time you see the cues, you be like, baby, stop telling them that I be showing out. Da, 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 da. You're gonna be doing that again about FAMU. They gonna call you out every time they see you. FAMU don't play.
Whatever.
Anyway, went from there. Went to Florida A&M University on a music scholarship. Man, like, that was the best decision I had made to go to college. I was a music education major. I wanted to teach music. That was my thing. I wanted to teach music. Music was in my veins. It still is in my veins, but thoroughly enjoyed college. And I was involved in as many things as I could possibly get my hands on.
Yeah, I thought that I was busy in high school.
You know, shout out to all my organizations, my fraternities.
List them. What are they?
So I got to go in order so I don't skip nothing.
Yeah.
Came in Marching 100 as a freshman in fall 2002. I joined the first official organization that I became a member of was the FAMU Strikers, established in 1989 as a dance group.
Woo! Sorry. That was too good.
You could throw the splat. You know.
Sorry.
It wasn't good though.
That was good.
It was a little.
That shit hit. I got scared because I felt like a whole bunch of strikers were gonna come and kill me right now. Because every time I try,
all they do is ride out in front of you.
Every time I try to throw like one of his signs up from all the organizations he's listening right now, he's always like, "You can't do it, you can't," and I probably can't. But bitch, when you're living with somebody and about to marry somebody that does it over and over and over again, like this is his life. If he's not with a Q, he's with a striker. If he's not with a striker, he's someone with FAMU. If he's not with me and you, Marching 100. Like, it's everywhere. They're everywhere. So it's like, I want to be one too.
Friendship is a sister to the soul. Did you know that? Now you know. So yeah, but hey, that's
go ahead, list them.
fact.
I want them to know everything that you're part of.
Family Marching 100. FAMU Strikers Dance Organization. Shout out Shapiro Hardeman, the founder. Underground, Red Dogs. That's an Atlanta-based organization. You know, for people in the band. Trombone section in FAMU.
What are they? Sounds of Thunder.
Yes, Sounds of Thunder.
Woo!
That experience made my marching band experience, the camaraderie that we had, the fellowship that we had. We were tight. And then from there, followed 3 Phi Mu Alpha Music Fraternity, Omicron Delta Kappa Honorary Leadership Society, Omega Psi Phi Upsilon Psi chapter. Today is actually my chapter Upsilon Psi's anniversary. We started in 1932. So it's our charter day.
Oh wow!
So Rue.
So cool.
To Upsilon Psi, the Mighty Melodic Bloody Up Upsilon Psi. I'm Springo 8 Ace Dog. That's pretty much it.
And then how did you come out here to LA? How did you
coming
start
out
dancing?
here, being in the March 100, we got a lot of opportunities to perform and do different things. So that helped sharpen my performance tools. And then being a striker got me ready for
Really got it
because we did concerts and tours, and we were on television. You know, I had got used to TV from being on the Strikers. We got the opportunity to do America's Best Dance Crew, if y'all remember that show. That's where the Jabberwockies got their launch. They did season 1, and from there it was a wrap. Like, everybody wanted to be like the Jabberwockies. They really knocked it out the park, and still knocking it out the park. But I did America's Best Dance Crew season 3, finished top 4. You know, we stayed on there for 6 weeks with the Strikers All-Stars. I was the crew's spokesperson, so got a lot of screen time. And shoot, man, we moved out to LA. We was like, yo, let's do it. And luckily, we started getting booked, man. Like, shout out to choreographers like Chuck Maldonado, Rosero McCoy, Nappy Tabs, Jamaica Craft. Like, so many choreographers put us in positions to work and get exposure. And that just launched my career, man. So out here with the Strikers for about like 5-6 years straight. Like, we were all out here. Then I got into film and production, started my own company, Alpha Dog Entertainment. Got into film, and then that led me into acting. And I started booking roles here and there, commercials, did the Quad on BET. And of course, dance is just laden all the way through. And then, shoot, the Angels.
Then when did I come in?
And then the Angels brought me to you. You know what I'm saying? I brought you to me. I brought us both together, you know? And that was in, 2016 when we finally met? Yeah. So
but before we get to that, let's hear a little bit of some Alia Janelle goodness, right? All right, you guys. So, Alia Janelle, if you guys don't know already, I'm born and raised here in Los Angeles, sunny California. I have never lived anywhere else, so I'm blessed to be. I have been in the same spot all my life.
Homegrown.
Like in the Valley area. So for all of my dancers who come out here to visit, like the North Hollywood area, Burbank, Pasadena's, the Studio Cities, all of that is kind of like pretty much where I grew up. I was the only child for a while. Parents divorced when I was 4. And I was very much accustomed to, you know, living in multiple houses. So going from this house to this house on this day, this house to this house, whatever. So yeah, I was like, okay, bitch. So if I have new shoes over there, then that means I can get new shoes over here, because my dad never wanted me to take anything that he bought to my mom's house. So fucking weird, because if I left it there, it's like he would never see what he bought type situation. Another story.
He want to see you enjoy what he got you.
Exactly.
Shoot,
I guess now I get it, but I was like, bitch, they're my shoes.
I'm gonna do that with our kids. Put them shoes on. Walk around. Walk around. Run a little bit.
Bitch,
right, cool.
whatever I decide to do with these motherfucking shoes that you bought me is what I get to do with them. Anyway, at this point, I'm in high school, so pretty much how Tallie's life was in college was my life in high school. I was so busy. So I was in, well, first of all, I started in choir, show choir. So like the things that you see in Glee. I don't know if you guys remember that show Glee, but you know, like kind of like not opera or chorus, but like
show
production, bitch. Show choir, singing and dancing at the same time. It's basically like a watered down Broadway. It literally got us ready for Broadway if we wanted to go that
chorus
route.
Back in my day versus what y'all have show choir now, 2 totally different things.
Yeah, I
East
know.
Coast, down south, chorus is, you know, you're singing hymnals, you know, in a nice little tight formation. They be having shows.
It really, you know what, show choir has really prepared me for the business that I'm in and entertainment.
That was
and
your
being on
strikers
stage.
and marching 100.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Being on stage, tech rehearsals, crew members, lighting,
Stage presence.
music, stage presence, just everything all in one. Show choir for 4 years in high school. It literally took all of my time. But
She was the Devin Miles. She was the Devin Miles of show choir.
Why? Why do you say that?
Tell them why. Shit.
I was the Devin Miles of show choir because I never knew how to read music.
You notice this crab hasn't looked down into sheet music once? So, who memorizes an audition piece? Complicated.
I still don't know how to read music, but what I can do is hold a motherfucking note, which is what made me. And Devin Miles was the best, right? In drumline, bitch. Shall we put on drumline, bitch? Shall we cut?
The best.
Shall we cut to drumline, bitch?
He was not the best.
Shall we cut to drumline?
Mr. Miles, I guess you didn't like the required piece as written.
Nah, I just thought I'd add a little something on the end.
He was the best,
He was
and
not
he
the
made
best.
it. He ended up learning how to read music, though, so whatever. But
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
When?
Because fucking what's his name showed him. He showed him how to read music.
He ain't learned how to read music.
Whatever. You're being too
They
technical
just
because
made
you were
it up
part of the
together.
Marching 100.
They made it up together. That's what the movie was based off of. My band.
Okay, this is not your story. This is my story. Anyway.
Stay.
Anyway, yeah, so I didn't know how to read music in show choir. I don't know, the rush of not knowing and having to learn in different ways, which is listening. Like,
Yeah, that's a skill.
I have a good ear. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I may need to do it if we're talking technical wise, I may need to hear you do it a couple of times. But when we practice a song every single day and it's like I hear the alto part, bitch, I can sing that shit afterwards and memorize, and I won't even have to look at a sheet. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was my life in show choir. Obviously, I was the star dancer. I mean, I'm not even gonna fucking water that shit down. If I didn't know how to read music, this bitch knew how to dance her motherfucking ass off. Y'all already know. So hopefully we
hit that
can.
little solo. Used to come out, hit that little solo.
Damn,
and then run
if
back.
twerking was a thing, damn, bitch.
Used to be lip syncing.
If I got tired, I would lip sync.
No vocal solos though.
No, I had one. I had one vocal solo.
Sing
It
it.
was shit.
Saying that shit.
It was in winter. It was a winter show choir. We did the what is that song?
Mozart?
But what's the words?
There's no words to that.
Yes, there is. Okay, well,
It must have been a remake.
yeah,
of
there
a-
must
of
have
a
been
song remake or
yeah,
something.
whatever.
Yeah, that was a piano. The original was a
Okay.
was a
It was something like that. If I remember the solo, I'll share it with you guys. In high school, part of show choir for 4 years. I did cheerleading while I was a sophomore because I wanted the outfits. I never really wanted to be in cheer, but I remember seeing their outfits. I was just like, damn, you got your name on it. Like, you'll always remember the school that you went to. Da 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 da. Burbank High School Bulldog Pride, bitch. So that's the reason why I joined, and I was in it for a year. I was a flyer, almost broke my neck one day. We don't even need to get into that, bitch. Junior year, I decided to do softball. I'm a softball player, so I think that's what also brought Tali and I together. That's what put us together so well because we both I don't really have as big of a passion with baseball as Tali does, but I know how to do it, and I had so much fun playing.
You
You were
passionate about it.
I guess I did. You know, it was part of it. It was what my dad wanted. My dad wanted me to be an athlete. He wanted me to be, you know, the girl version of who he was, and it was just like super active, just the way Tali is. And I guess it was a passion, but I didn't want to spend all of my life doing it. Like, a bitch grew her boobs, a bitch got her period, got blood coming out of her vagina and shit. We don't want to be playing no softball, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, women have so many other things that they got to worry about. But I can do it. That's the thing. I can do it. Yeah. I can do it. So softball during junior year, and then senior year, I decided to join the dance team. So basically my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, the dance team was not it, bitch. I can't explain to you why. Okay, I can explain to you why. Every time I watched them perform, I never wanted to be a part of it. Does that make sense? I never wanted to be a part of it. I always thought that I could do it better. So senior year, when all of them had basically left, it was my time to get in there and run shit, basically. You know what I mean? And basically, I was a senior. I had a little bit of seniority. I had experience, whatever. Became dance team or dance captain. The confidence was there. You know what I'm saying? Had I joined freshman year, I probably would have been doing some crazy ass shit that I didn't want to do. So I think I made the right decision. So basically, like I said, in high school, I was the U at FAMU. I was literally everywhere. And it was fun. And it literally, I think us having those busy schedules in school got us ready for the lives that we have now, where we're literally everywhere and balancing all of these things at the same time.
Absolutely.
So yeah, super grateful for high school. I had a really great high school experience. After that, you know, it was time for me to find my life. It was time for me to find my adulthood life. And I didn't want to really go to college unless it was something fun, like, you know, an HBCU. Had I known about HBCUs, I really feel like I would have gone to college. But growing up here in Burbank, I really wasn't exposed to a lot of black people, to be honest with you. And I really wish that I was. If I had, then I feel like I would have, you know, an HBCU probably would have been one of my options, but it wasn't, and that wasn't my path, whatever.
I mean, y'all don't have any HBCUs over here, so.
True.
Yeah.
Now being in this place where I know for sure that I want to be an entertainer and I want to dance and blah, blah, blah. I also had this part of me, my parents, that wanted me to stay in school and continue that education and have some sort of degree. But in my head, I think I was really in tune to what I wanted to do, because in my head I was like, I don't want to learn. Why would I freaking learn to be a dancer when I already know how to dance? I want to just go out and do it. Yeah, and kind of just learn through experience. And, you know, if I had expressed that at that time, my parents wouldn't have understood. So the compromise was to go to a community college and be a part-time student, which is what I did.
Compromise, that's a big word.
Compromise, yeah, I compromised. We were both happy. Me and my parents were both happy with that decision, because being a part-time student, I was able to wake up super early, go to school from 7 a.m., be done with like my 3 classes by like 12 p.m. and then I had the rest of the day to do what I wanted to do. And that was my life for about 2 years. And bitch, I kind of just stopped going to school. I don't know if that's a problem. Is that a problem?
No.
I just stopped. I didn't let them know that I was gonna stop. It just is what it is.
Yeah, you dropped it off.
They're like, bitch, fuck you. Right.
You paid that tuition.
I guess so. True. During my community college experience, that's when I decided to go back to Millennium Dance Complex and start taking classes and kind of just start my dance journey over. All I knew was high school dance and high school show choir. And what I realized is that, bitch, high school show choir and high school dance, good is not world good. If that makes sense. Industry good. Yeah. It was a really rude awakening. So it took me a while to kind of gain my confidence, because these dancers and the people who move here to dance and these foreign dancers are insane, y'all.
Cream of the crop, man.
Yeah, insane. Yeah. So I had to like put my Burbank Bulldog pride aside and and really just find who I was again, I guess.
Yeah.
During that experience, I entered my first heels class that I fell in love with. I was introduced to the heels world, and being sexy and being comfortable in your own skin, and you know, kind of like dancing hip hop, but in heels. So it's like, it felt like home to me. You know what I'm saying? Dancing hip hop. But then now that I'm in heels, it's like a whole new me, whole new improved woman. She figured it out, me type situation. And ever since then, ever since my heels class, I found it. I found my confidence, and I booked my first job with K Michelle for the BET Awards, I think 2013, something like that. And ever since that first job, all the opportunities started rolling, and I was able to
some momentum.
I was able to do commercials and award shows, blah blah. I've never been in a movie, so that's one of my goals. I've never been in a movie. You've done movies on movies. I haven't done that yet, but now the angels.
You're gonna be in your movie.
Yeah, the angels at this point of my story brought me to
Funny.
my honey. And we met. So let's go on to how did we meet? Go ahead. How did we meet?
Ooh, how did we meet?
Yeah, this is a good one for you to answer.
We actually met